So the first shocking part about the whole trip is probably flying over there. It's 11 and a half hour flight. Direct. You're in a seat for a super long time. Flew direct, so that was great. Flew on Japan Airlines. Service was amazing. It was also pretty cool flying right there into Tokyo because, you fly in, you see, farms, small rice fields, and then it slowly starts getting more into the city. By the time you land, get your bags, get on the plane, you're, on a train. It's about an hour train ride into the city, and it slowly just starts getting more and more urban, and then, the whole time in Tokyo, you're in a city the entire time. The only time we, basically saw a good set of trees is when we went to the Meiji Jingo temple, which was incredible. But, it is just, especially when you go to the top of tall buildings and things like that, it's city as far as you can see. When we went and visited Sony, that was also another company that really laid out the red carpet for us. I mean, they got us set up. They probably did the best overview of supply chain related issue and had their supply chain related directors in there kind of talking to us about some high level issues they're working on, and then also a lot of guys on the ground floor. They did a really good explanation of why they changed some of their packaging so they could fit more product inside of a shipping container, so they weren't shipping air in containers when they're shipping all their product back over to the U.S. So Sony was incredible, and one great thing they did for us too is we went to they call it the Square, which is kind of like a Sony experience. So you go in there, they put, had this whole presentation put together where they showed us a little overview of of Sony's history and where they're going in the future. Then had a super knowledgeable attendant go, and she took us through kind of each of their product areas, and then gave an overview of each little product, what it did, and kind of how it's either used in the home or in the office or in the workplace. So one of the coolest things for me was they had this little projector about the size of a cell phone, and you can use it to recharge your phone. Also, it's tiny, so you can bring it anywhere. Just throw it in your briefcase and bring it anywhere you need to. So I'm probably going to get one. The coolest things I saw as being a supply chain student was you're flying into Beijing. When you start descending, you look down at the water, and there's dozens and dozens of cargo ships. And you can see them all, all heading to United States and beyond. So, you hear about outsourcing and, manufacturing in Asia. All those products got to get to, North America and Europe by some means, and that means is the way they get there is through cargo ships. So just actually seeing that in person was pretty cool for me. So probably my last great part of the trip was visiting Hyundai in Beijing. So what Hyundai by Beijing is, it's a joint venture between the Beijing Automotive Group, which is a Chinese company, and then Hyundai, which is a South Korean company. So, they manufacture Hyundai Sonatas and Elantras, all custom made, custom ordered, on a nearly completely automated manufacturing line.